I transposed the song into multiple keys in less than 30 seconds, and I'm going to show you how you can do it too. Let's get into it. Every praise is to our God, every word of worship with one accord. Every praise is to our God. Every praise is to our God, every word of worship with one accord. Every praise is to our God. Every praise is to our God, every word of worship with one accord. Every praise is to our God. Hey family, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Beginner Piano with Brittany, and today we're going to be talking about how you can transpose a song into any key that you want, or how to modulate really quickly and really efficiently without having to write it down, without having to do a whole bunch of different calculations. No, we want something nice and simple. And so let me just paint a picture real quick first, right? So let's just say you're about to play for maybe your church or maybe just another organization or a group, and they've given you a song and you've gone home, you worked on that song, you put in the time and the effort, and you have it, let's say, in the key of C major. When you get to that event, the singer says, "Oh no, I don't sing in C major, but I can do A flat." You're like, wait a minute. I spent all this time in this one key and now everything has changed in a moment. That's when you really need to know how to be able to move a song into a different key. And sometimes, I'm thinking about even at church, sometimes you already know what key that you're going to be playing in, but let's say the singer starts singing off key. I'm just saying it because it happens, okay? You have to be prepared. You have to be ready. So the song that we're going to use for our example today is Every Praise by Hezekiah Walker. It modulates 1,000,000 times. So it's a really great example of a song to walk through to see how it can change through the different keys and how you can do that efficiently. Okay, so for Every Praise, we're playing these chords: the C major, the A minor, the F major, and the G major chords. Now, if you've learned the song by memorizing those 4 chords, that's a great way to play it, of course, because that is the progression. But the only limitation is that now you've memorized that sequence in the key of C major. And so if you want to take it to another key like A flat, you're using 4 completely different chords. And if you're trying to figure out, oh no, how will I translate that? That can be a lot to try and work through. Let me give you a better solution, which is the number system. So essentially, what that number system does is it allows you to take those chords and to actually assign it with actual number values, right? So the C major chord is the 1 chord in C. The A minor chord is the 6th chord. The F major chord is the 4th chord. And the G major chord is the 5th chord. Where are those numbers coming from? They're coming from the scale. So as you can see here, C is the 1, A is the 6, F is the 4, and G is the 5. And so that's the real key here to being able to play a song in any key that you want. You want to translate those chords into numbers. And so now that we've translated the chords into the numbers, let me give you just a really important point. The numbers stay the same. That's the beautiful part. That's the big benefit of being able to learn the number system. So if you want to sing Every Praise, it's always going to be a 1, 6, 4, 5. So if we want to take that to another key, for example, let's say we wanted to take that up a half step to D flat major. We can absolutely do that. So we already know what the numbers are, right? The numbers are going to be 1, 6, 4, and 5. So the only thing that you have to learn, or the only thing that you have to worry about doing, is knowing what the D flat major scale is. So let's look at that. The D flat major scale has D flat as the 1. It has B flat as the 6. It has G flat as the 4 and A flat as the 5. So when we go back in and we plug that into what we need here for the progression, now all of a sudden we know exactly what chords to play. You don't have to fidget around or fumble around looking for what to play in the key of D flat. You've already got the numbers. And so that's the beautiful part. So let's look at that on the keyboard. So the D flat major chord is going to be our 1 chord. And then of course you've got the B flat minor as the 6, the G flat major as the 4, the A flat major as the 5, and boom, you're back to the 1 for the progression. This is the beautiful thing. And so the great thing is also you can do that for any and all keys. Look at this. If we wanted to go from D flat major up to D major, make another modulation up a half step, all we're doing is just changing not the numbers, just the key. And so going through the D major scale, you would know that D major is the 1, B minor is the 6, G major is the 4, and A major is the 5. And that's how you can begin to walk through modulating and or transposing songs. So let's actually do it on the keyboard. So we initially started with the C major progression, and I'll just use one note in the bass here. Okay, so this is the 1 chord. Of course, I'm playing it in root position now, but all I'm doing is taking that G off of the top and putting it on the bottom. And so now I have the 1 chord. I'm going to my 6 chord. Next in the progression is the 4 chord, then the 5 chord, and then I'm back to the top at the 1. So when I'm ready to modulate, all I have to do is literally take everything up a half step. Now this is the D flat major chord. Remember when we talked about D flat major, that's going to be D flat major to B flat minor, which is the 6, G flat major, which is the 4, and A flat major, which is the 5. So we've got our 1, 6 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, back to the 1. So I'm telling you, this is going to transform your musicianship when you really understand how this works. So what is my encouragement to you? Sit down and learn that number system, okay? And so you'll just need to learn all of the major scales and the numbers that go with each of those notes. I'm telling you, it might sound a little time intensive in the beginning, but it is going to reap benefits and rewards that go far beyond the amount of time you have to invest in order to learn it. So with that, family, I hope that you have enjoyed this lesson. If you have, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for sure, and let me know what you'd like to look forward to here at this channel. I'd be happy to put some things together that you want to see. All right, so until next time, family, be blessed, and I'll see you soon.